Hey everyone, welcome back to another recap podcast from SNXweave, where we give quick weekly recaps of news and important updates from the previous week from the Spartan Council and core contributors, as well as discuss what the Grants Council and ambassadors are up to, so let's get started. Last week, the CC's got a major report back from the auditors looking at debt migration. It included some fixes and suggestions that are currently being processed, and the SIP is still on track to be the final major update for V2. For this week's V3 update, a bunch of the CCs just got back from ETH Denver, where they made good use of the in-person collaboration time. They're working on getting as much of the code over from V2 to V3, and they have said the main goal is to get markets going for the V3 system as soon as possible. SIP presentations for spot markets should be starting very soon. During the Spartan Council sync last week, Tara brought up an issue regarding front ends displaying prices that are slightly off from what exchanges are reporting. He flagged that this divergence could be especially problematic for users using high leverage. Caleb suggested raising this concern specifically with front ends, so they can go directly to the price source that Synthetics is currently using, which is Pyth oracles. Adam mentioned also that the long-term goal for Synthetics is to build the integrator base and offer the easiest track to integrate with a protocol. Adam also mentioned that if the long-term goal of Synthetics is to build the integrator base and offer the easiest track to integrate with the protocol, then maybe Synthetics should offer some support to resolve issues that many of the integrators are likely to face. On the note of better integrating experience, SIP 2004 was presented last week, which, among other fixes, aims to improve delayed order integration experience for front ends and trading experience for real end users. Some additional proposed updates to this SIP included allowing position closure without needing to specify size, allowing a non-liquidatable position to be reduced or closed if that action would not cause liquidation, removing the commitment fee required at order submission, making the liquidation buffer ratio market specific rather than a global parameter, and updating the slippage protection design. Many of these changes were being proposed as a direct result of feedback from integrators since the launch of Perps v2 on how to make the offering better. This SIP was approved with all 8 votes in favor. In ambassador updates, the team's Euler proposal passed its temperature check. The next step now is just on-chain voting. As for their hop proposal, Matt spoke with the Hop team, and it turns out they do not need an on-chain vote for this, so their SUSD proposal should be live soon. And lastly, for their governance updates, the team's leap for Lyra to implement Perps v2 is still being discussed in Lyra's Discord, so they're hoping for an update there soon. The ambassadors also found another SNX Perps integration with Nested Finance. Nested has said they will implement Perps, but no timeline has been given at the moment. And lastly, in external protocol updates, the MUX protocol integration is going smoothly. Their devs are currently talking to Synthetics devs to finalize integration. And that's it for today's updates. Be sure to check out our weekly recap blog post, share this podcast link, and let us know what you think and what you'd like to hear more about from SNXweave. Thanks for listening.